Hello everyone, welcome to class. This is mathematics with teacher Baz. So we are in percentage. We're in percentage. This is still under word problems involving percentage. And we are in expressing numbers as percentage. Expressing numbers as percentage. This is the second part of word problems involving percentage. So let's see what we have. Number one, during a science quiz, Amara answered 27 out of 30 questions correctly. What percentage of the questions did she get right? So she answered 27 out of 30 questions correctly. Okay, so we are now to check, we are now to find the, we are now to change the questions answered correctly into percentage. So those questions she answered correctly, the number of questions she answered correctly, and now to change that to percentage. So let's quickly look at it. All right, so we have total questions. Let's see, total questions equal to 30. Remember, I say we should always, but we must always state what has been given. Give a description for it. Okay, so we've done that for 30 and 27. Okay, correct answers equal to 27. So total questions 30, correct answers 27. Now so we have to change from the number of correct answers to percentage of correct answers. So what would that give us? We have to find percentage of correct answers. Percentage of correct answers. That is what we have to find. All right. So let's look at the principle. Percentage of correct answers will be equal to the number of correct answers. So we take the number of correct answers, which is 27, number of correct answers all over, number of correct answers all over the total questions, then times 100%, times 100%. The number of correct answers over the total questions, always over the total, then times the total percentage. So what do we have here? 0 cancel 0, 3 here, 1, and 3 here, 9. So what would that give us at the end? 9 times 10, which will give us 90%. So that's the percentage of correct answers, 90%. Okay, let's move to number 2, solution. Now, what's the question? In a class of 40 students, 5 of the students were absent on Monday. 5 of the students were absent on Monday. What percentage of the students were absent that day? Okay, let's see. So, in a class of 40 students, that means total students equal to 40. Okay, 5 of the students were absent. So that means student absent student absent will be equal to 5. Now, what percentage of the students were absent that day? What percentage of the students were absent that day? So let's see. We have to find percentage of students absent. Percentage of students absent. That would be equal to what? That would be equal to, how about question mark? Percentage of students absent. What about question mark? So what would that give us? Let's see. Now, something you must always take note is that you can only use this when doing the changings. When doing the changings, the description must be of the same type. It must be of the same type. For example, number of boys can be changed directly to sorry, can be changed directly to percentage of boys. The same way number of girls can be changed to percentage of girls. But you cannot use number of boys to change to percentage of girls. So number of boys changes to percentage of girls, or number of boys changes to percentage of boys, and number of girls changes to percentage of girls. Alright, so in this case we have student absent. Absent is the main thing. We have student absent, and then we have to find the percentage of student absent. So it's the same description. So that means we can continue. The one we did here was number of correct answers changing to percentage of correct answers. So it's still the same thing. Well, so let's see how to find percentage of student absent. So that will be equal to number of students absent, which is 5, all over the total student, which is 40, then times 100% all over 1. So 4 or 0 cancels 0, 2 here, 2, 2 here, 5. So that will give us 25 all over 2%, which is equal to 12 whole number 1 all over 2%, which is the same thing as 12.5%. So this is the principle we use. You must make sure that what you are changing that is carrying the same description. Student absent can change to percentage of student absent. Okay, so I think in the next question we are going to look at where they don't carry the same description, and then we'll see what to do. Right, so let's see. Number 3. So the question says, out of 480 students enrolled in Green Hill Academy, out of 480 students enrolled in Green Hill Academy, 36 missed school on Friday. 36 missed school on Friday. What percentage of the students attended? Take note. So this one is saying missed, while this one is saying what percentage of the students attended. So that's not the same description. Okay, so let's see what will happen there. We have total students equal to 480. Total students equal to 480. Now 36 missed school on Friday. 36, that's like saying absent. That's absent. So student absent, we are still going to use absent. Student absent on Friday equal to 36. Now, what question are we asked to find? Look at this carefully. We are to find what percentage of the students attended. So that will be asking us percentage of students present. Percentage of students present equal to question mark. Now let's look at this. We are given student absent, but we are to find percentage present. They are not the same description. So the number of students absent cannot give us the percentage of students present. The number of students absent can only give us percentage of students absent, but we are asked to find percentage of students present. So what we are going to do there first is that we need to find the number of students present so that we can change the number of students present to the percentage of students present. So we need to find the number of students present. And how do we do that? Let's see. Number of, okay, let's do it this way. Students present. So if you have in a school of 480 students, then 36 are absent. How do we find the number? I think this one does not involve percentage now. You have a total student of 480. 36 are absent. So by subtraction, number of students present will be 480 minus 36, and that will give us 444. 444. Okay, so now this is the number of students present. So present percentage of students present will be equal to what? Now we can now use the number of students present now to find the percentage of students present. So that will give us the number of students present, which is 444, all over the total student, which is 480, then times 100%. So we do some reducing here. 0 cancels 0. 4 into 48, 12. 4 into 440, that will give us 111. I believe 3 can go here. 3 into 12, that will give us 4. 3 into 111, that will give us 37. 37, I believe that. So 3 into 11 will be 3, I mean that 2. 3 into 21 is 37. Okay, so what do we have from there? 2 into 4, 2. 2 into 10, that will give us 5. So that means we are looking at 35 times or 37 times 5 all over 2. So 37 times 5, that will give us 185 all over 2%, which is equal to what? Which is equal to 92 number 1 all over 2%. I hope I've not made any mistake in that division process. All right, so that's what we have. So these are the steps. You must take note. The description must align before you change. Student absent can give us percentage of student absent. Number of students present can give us percentage of students present. But the case where we are given the number of students absent, but we are asked to find percentage of students present, we can't solve it direct. That's why I say always write out what you are given so that you look at it, you can scan through it and check if what you are given can be used to solve the question directly or if you need to do some changes. All right, so let's take one more question. This one has to do with ratio, the topic we did before percentage. The ratio of boys to girls in a class is 3 is to 10. Boys is to girls equals 3 is to 7. Not 3 is to 10, 3 is to 7. Find the percentage of girls. Percentage of girls. Remember our total ratio equal to 3 plus 7, which is equal to 10. So we'll be changing from ratio now to percentage. Ratio to percentage is still the same principle. The ratio of girls, number of girls will be equal to, let's change from ratio of girls to number of girls. So ratio of girls is 7. Is 7. So that would be 7 all over the total ratio is what? 10. Then times 100% all over 1. 0 cancel 0. So we are left with 70%. We are left with 70%, and that becomes our answer. So these are the things we do under percentage, changing from numbers to percentage in a word problem settings. All right. So that will be all for our examples under this word problem. So we have activity questions here. Please you carefully go through the activity questions. Carefully go through the activity questions. Make sure what you are changing from that is the same thing you are changing. If it is if it is number of boys, that you are using number of boys to change to percentage of boys, and number of girls to change to percentage of girls. All right, so please go through the activity questions, 7 questions. You can drop your, if you have any challenge, you can drop it in the comment section. I will be there to attend to it. Thank you for watching. Do want to like, subscribe, and also share this content to others. See you in our next class.